Holy shit, yes, I love you. Oh my goodness. Why do you never show me this affection unless I'm streaming? Seriously, never. You never show me this much affection. I'm sorry, do you not like when I stream? Do you have something against me streaming? Huh? Punk? Oh my goodness. Hi, hello, yes, I know you exist. I'm well aware you exist. Oh yes. Oh yes, I love you so much. Yes, you get all the love, all the snuggles. But you had all day to do that. You can't wait until I start streaming. My goodness. Okay. So let's see, last time. How? Found out how the poison glass was chosen. That was by the spotlight. But it also was proven that Kurane couldn't have done it. Because Kurane had a witness. How the poison was mixed into the glass, that was... Did we solve how the poison got mixed into the glass? Did we? Also, yeah, we've got all the actions. We figured it was the water gun. But it couldn't have been Harna because Warna was on stage. How was poison brought to the theater hall? I'm guessing it's gonna be related to Yoshiko. How she was sneaking in. Hi.
How was the poison brought to the theater hall? You sure about that?
It's the only one we haven't done.
So, our goal here is to answer the question, how was the poison...
Venom, please. You had all day to snuggle with me. All morning, I was laying in bed. You could have gotten up. Could have been like, hey, what's going on? Could have come over and snuggled. Could have cuddled. Whatever. Could have curled up on my lap. But no. You wait until I sit down, and then you see a microphone, and you come right over. Thank you.
Brought to the theater hall. Speaking of, where did the poison used in the murder come from?
The chemistry lab in the school. It's a highly toxic experimental chemical.
Why not just take it from the chem lab and keep it hidden in your clothes or something?
The chemicals bottle was huge, so it's difficult to carry around in secret.
Then they must have swapped the containers and brought it to the theater. That's gotta be it.
show pony, loves the publicity. Seriously. Too bad I don't have a webcam on. Or they'd be able to see you. Oh boy.
It's time you showed off the fruits of my mentorship.
What was used to transport the poison? Didn't we decide it was an eyedropper? Eyedropper.
This way.
We're gonna crash!
It's not an eyedropper. Okay, so it was a different container then. Okay. It was brought in a different container.
We're gonna crash!
It was brought with the paintbrush? Okay, Venom, please. Holy shit. Go. Go. Alright, so it was transported with a paintbrush. How are you supposed to get that? Because the paintbrush was wet?
There was a wet paintbrush in the chemistry lab. The culprit used it to carry out the...
No. I figured it was... I like how the sparks are still going. And how terrified he looks. The paintbrush was used to put the poison on the wine glass, but how would you transport it with the paintbrush? Oh, I'm just gonna... like take the paintbrush and just like carry it around.
Poisoning. They took the poison out of the lab by applying it with the brush.
Then they didn't use it to transport. What was it brushed onto? It was brushed onto the wine glass. So another glass.
The missing glass could be brought to the theater hall without drawing suspicion. The culprit poisoned the glass and brought it to the theater hall.
Does everything sound okay, Sora? What happened to the other glass? It's put in Yoshika's locker. Switched with the used glass. Because the prop master would have checked it.
Culprit replaced the poisoned glass with the prop glass.
Yes? Alright. Good.
I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
We're not done yet. Let's just get started.
At least we now know how the poison was brought in. The culprit used the paintbrush from the chemistry lab and
Are you
directly
gonna
applied the
watch
chemical onto the
DPX
backup
Wolfie?
glass.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the same kind of glass as the prop on stage.
Probably when it
It
comes
could be
out
brought
on
into the theater
streaming or
without
whatever.
suspicion.
I have no one to go to the theater to see it with.
Minutes, right? Even if it was prepared before the performance, it takes about 45 minutes before the Duel of Poison Cup scene. That's way too late!
Right, so how about that, Yuma?
Hang on. There is one person who could have brought the poison in before it expired.
Yeah, that's an option. I don't usually do that, but if it's one of those movies that I have to go see, then I could be convinced.
And, you're supposed to pick the right one here, yeah? Can you do it, Yuma?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Who could have brought the poison to the stage?
I was in the audience the whole time!
No, you weren't.
Do it from the stage!
Exactly.
There's no way I could have done that!
Yeah, you were in the rafters the whole time.
couldn't do it
You were
from the
on
stage.
stage.
I was in the audience the whole time!
You snuck in.
Yoshiko,
Love how you like
it
Getsuka
was
Ten
you,
shows.
wasn't it?
It's funny enough to see alone.
Me?
Alright, maybe I'll
The
see
only way
it
to use a
tomorrow
poison
after
with
work.
a 30-minute expiration, 45 minutes into a play, is to bring it during the performance. But Warna was acting on stage the whole time, and Kurine was managing the lights on the catwalk. But Yoshiko, you were working backstage, so you were the only one who could move about freely. In fact, you arrived late to the theater hall after the performance had already begun. You were about 15 minutes late, which is 30 minutes before the Duel of Poison's Cups. Just enough time for the poison to be lethal.
So it was you. You brought the poison and got cut into drink it. No, it's not me.
Hey, she ran away! You were after her!
Hey, you can't get away that easy. My master loves hunting down prey on the run.
Dog!
That's what I get for looking at chat. Open the door.
Which way did you go?
What was the glass put in to be transported? It was put in her bag that she was always wearing.
As a production assistant, Yoshiko always had a bag with her. In it,
She's
she
literally
carried
wearing
the
it right
glass
now.
with poison brushed on. The glass would be small enough to fit in the bag, and even if someone saw it, she could say it's just a prop.
Alright, so again, that means the paintbrush wasn't used to transport the poison.
So she prepared for the murder while in her role as a production assistant. But you know what? It doesn't feel right chasing after a girl like this.
You chase girls all the time.
Seriously. Hey, time to tough it up! You did it, didn't you? Not me. I didn't do it.
You think crying will save you? Well, you're right. You're so cute. Hey, come here.
Yasuhiko?
It's all good. With my kind of charisma, I can make anyone fan. She might even lead us all the way to our goal.
Why do you always get all the attention, Yoshiko? You're such an ass-kissing bimbo.
Wow.
Were you jealous when Kaden took your spot? Is that why you killed her?
What? Hey, that's way too mean. Even
There's a
if she
showing
is the
at
culprit,
3:45
I'm
tomorrow.
sure she has a heartbreaking reason why.
I didn't do it! I'm not the culprit!
Now all three of them. See, this is symbolic because all three of them work together. 3:45. All right, all of their actions.
I'll be direct with you.
All right, let me see what the actions say. Warna was acting, so she couldn't have poisoned Karen. Yoshiko was sneaking around. She sat at the right edge of the front row and didn't leave before the blackout. And Kurine was standing on the catwalk. So I think it's Yoshiko's.
Only you could have brought the poison. Only Yoshiko! No, no, no! I'm not the culprit! Yoshiko took the poison glass. Squished out the glass on the shelf. Secretly in the dark.
I love how she kicks him.
I didn't do it! No one can swap the glasses! Right.
Yoshiko does seem like the type, like the only one who could have brought the poison, but is she really the culprit? If Yoshiko did it, then the blackout would have been her only chance to swap the glasses. Could she really have done that? Let's check the solution keys to see what Yoshiko was doing during the blackout. She was sitting in the front row.
I'll be direct.
No, no, no. Ow. Not that one, okay. I wish there was a little thing, like a progress meter, to let me know how far in, because I don't remember if there's another one after that. We've been taught to swap the glasses given how short the blackout was, huh? But right now, you need to focus on the solution key that shows what Yoshiko was doing during that time. Yeah, I know, I'm on that one. If we know what Yoshiko was doing, then we'll know whether or not she could have swapped the glass. Yeah, she was sitting in the audience. No, no, no. No. Okay. Okay. What?
I'll be direct.
Is it secretly in the dark?
Oh, you could have brought the poison. Only Yoshiko! No, no,
That's true. Only Yoshiko could have brought the poison.
I'm not the culprit! Yoshiko took the poison glass. And switched out the glass on the shelf. Secretly in the dark.
Okay, that one? How that doesn't prove them wrong, though.
When Yoshiko returned to the theater hall, she sat at the right edge in the front row for the rest of the show.
Okay.
She would have had to move from the audience onto the stage to reach the shelf and swap glasses.
Okay.
But that's impossible. The lights were only out for 5 seconds. Even if she ran over, someone would have heard her footsteps.
Okay.
So Yoshiko couldn't have been the one who swapped the glasses during the performance.
Notice how they never said how long the fucking lights were out. That would have been really useful information.
Oh, she disappeared. So Yoshiko wasn't the culprit?
She did bring the poison from the chem lab into the theater, though, right? The method was already explained. But still, she's not the culprit?
If she couldn't have swapped the glasses on the shelf, she can't be the one who committed the crime.
Let's keep going for now. There may be more ahead.
I'll sit in spot J13. All right.
All this is making me scared of women. I wish Shinigami would comfort me.
Oh, but I'm committed to master.
50 cents to go see Deadpool.
Oh, damn it! I should give up my memories and sign a pact with the Death God too, then! Quick, Yuma! Punch me in the back of the head as hard as possible!
Let's not.
And now it's dead end? Yeah.
Damn. No matter what we try, it's always a dead end.
Are you sure that's the case? What if there's something that makes the wall collapse?
Doesn't seem like it. Nothing can be done here.
So this doesn't lead to who it is, even if we solve how was the poison brought to the theater hall?
Seems that way. We should turn back for now. With my magic, we'll be there in a snap.
Hocus pocus.
Your voice amplified and echoes across the area.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Now hurry up and pick another one, Master.
Alright, so I've answered all 3 questions. And ruled out all 3 of them.
Now that I think about it, wasn't that the third route? What's going on? All dead ends!
What does it mean, Shinigami?
It seems that even though we tried to solve every how, we can't figure out who the culprit is.
Come on! Then what was the point of our great adventure?
I've told you this a dozen times already. Even dead ends are precious clues. Because of them, you figured out that examining the murder method won't lead you to the culprit.
I see. So we're still making progress. Great work, Shinigami.
Anyway, we have to view this case from a different perspective.
You have to turn this case on its head. Whoa. Oh.
What's that?
I suppose that's your different perspective.
Whoa.
Are we gonna walk up there? We are. We're totally gonna walk up it. Yep. The one door that we didn't see.
We're really walking on another side.
Well, if we keep moving, then...
Look, it's a new route.
Why did the incident happen? Could be jealousy, could be revenge.
There, you might get to have all the fun. Why are you jealous of this?
The question is, why did this happen? I guess we're on the why done it route.
We did the how done it. Now we do the why done it.
White done what now?
It's about the reason why the case occurred. Meaning, this is the route where we seek the motive. Looks like we need to focus on figuring out the culprit's motive from here.
Yeah, I know cases always deal with motive, but wouldn't it have been better to start with this route from the get-go?
Well, we only know this route is important because we cleared out the how routes.
Yeah.
That's how it goes when it comes to solving mysteries in dungeons.
Duh.
Oh, sorry, I guess that's how it is. You're absolutely right, Shinigami.
Let's keep going for now.
before we figure out the culprit's motive, what kind of person was Karen anyway? Was she cute?
Here.
Yes, but more importantly, she was next in line to be star of the theater club. She was considered to be the best actress among the club's current members.
So the culprit was envious that she was so popular. They killed Karen so they could become the star instead.
No, I don't think it's that simple.
Hey, who you calling simple?
Maybe
6
Karen
months ago,
killed
a leading
for
member
jealousy.
of the theater club also died in a separate case.
Top actresses dying one after another? Is their club cursed or something?
The name of the student who died was Aiko. Her death was ruled a suicide by jumping off the school, but Karumi doubted that was the case.
Karumi, huh? She's alright.
Alright. Anyway, I doubt it's a coincidence for people to die in such quick succession. This case
Then I'm
might have been
right
driven
on
by
the phone.
Aiko's death.
So if we find the truth behind Aiko's death,
Directly
maybe we
on
can
top
figure
of the
out a motive
phone.
in this case.
I'm surprised you didn't fucking like block Sora for the
Aiko's
next
death.
5 years. Yes. Oh my god. I love you. I give you attention. But you don't need to, like,
Is that
dude, you've got all this time.
Oh, she's cute.
Why do you
too.
always wait
Let's
until
go
I'm
talk to
doing
her.
something?
She's about to get a taste of my full and undivided attention.
Thank you.
You can already tell women will be his downfall. Oh well, it's not like you're any better off with yours truly, Master.
Holy shit, you had all morning. You'll have all night. Relax.
Was that Yasuhiko?
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
Yuma, this is bad. The crowd's giving way beneath our feet.
Yeah, I can tell.
Aiko!
Hey, let's hurry and catch her. Love the tragic types.
No! We're trying to figure out the truth behind your death.
Now he's gonna sit in the corner and mope. Because I told him he's not allowed to. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Good luck, Master!
Alright. Was Aiko's death 6 months ago suicide or homicide? Homicide, duh.
Aiko's death 6 months ago was actually a result of murder.
Where was she murdered? On the rooftop. Or no, on the flower bed. Yeah, it was the flower bed. I didn't see what the other one was.
The location of Aiko's murder is the flower bed.
What weapon was used to kill Aiko? A brick from the flower bed, probably.
The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern.
The brick. Yes.
After the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
Gotcha. Who murdered Aiko?
Aiko's death was not a suicide by jumping, and Kaden clearly lied in her testimony.
So they all teamed up to get revenge. Because who knows, she might have ended up killing them next.
Karen killed Aiko.
All right, let's keep following her, Yuma.
How you doing, Sora?
I can tell Aiko's death wasn't a suicide from the evidence photo.
Yeah? Yeah? This one? How does that prove that she wasn't killed? What? Sure. That doesn't prove anything. In fact, there's nothing that points to her having been killed by Karen. At all. Karen was the first to discover the body. She heard something falling and went to check on it, testifying she found Aiko in the flower bed. That doesn't prove that she lied in her... It's like they skipped over, like, 5 minutes of dialogue or something. You're okay? Don't want to work tomorrow? Oh, I bet.
Her shoes were neatly placed on the roof, but there was dirt on them that looked like it came from the flower bed.
I'm sorry, what? How the fuck was I supposed to know that? Every time they've shown the goddamn boots, it's had the dialogue box over them. I haven't been able to see the fucking dirt on the boot. What the fuck?
I think Aiko was told to meet at the flowers behind this little building and then murdered there.
So the shoes were taken to the roof afterwards.
How are you? What's going
The
on?
murder weapon is likely a brick from the flower bed.
Just
The brick with Aiko's
Kick
blood
him
on it
through.
had a very unnatural splatter pattern. If she fell from above and hit her
Streaming to
head,
distract
the
myself.
bloodstain wouldn't get cut off in that way. I'm sure that
Again,
after the culprit hit her with the brick,
you can't
it would
see
turn into-
this from the fucking picture that you have. You can't tell.
its original position.
But do you have evidence that Karen did it?
If Aiko didn't die from jumping, Karen's testimony makes her highly suspicious.
Oh, so we're
She
just
said she heard
suspecting her.
something fall and went to inspect it.
I get it. Hearing a sound that never happened means she's obviously lying. Karen lied. And the reason why she lied...
She made it appear like Aiko jumped. If that's the case, then the one who killed Aiko is Karen.
Made it to the rooftop.
She disappeared? Damn it! I can't even help the girl who needs it most!
Help her? She was dead long before you could help her. Anyway, this must be the roof Aiko supposedly jumped from.
Hey. Why did Karen kill Aiko? I thought an all-girls school would be more sunshine and rainbows than... murder.
If a brick was used as the murder weapon, then it could have been an impulsive crime.
But she was told to meet at the flower
So
bed.
Karen might not have been planning to kill Aiko when she called her there.
You mean they were talking and it turned into a crime of passion? That's so cliche.
Maybe they were discussing their acting careers. They had a disagreement, and it turned to violence.
Well, if this caused the other murder case, then is the motive revenge?
Yeah, They weren't fighting over Aiko's spot. They wanted to get back at Karin for taking it away.
Meaning... the culprit is whoever cares the most about Aiko?
It's all three of them.
Then which of the suspects is it?
It's all three of them. That's why they were all acting weird. And that's why they all were like, we're not talking to each other. Yeah, I wish that my keyboard worked properly, because I was going to make the description of this one Murder on the Orient Academy. I'll have to edit that in afterwards, because my keyboard just stopped working. And I'm like, I want to like actually start.
In fact, where do we even go from here? We got the motive, but there's still no path.
You have to jump off.
This is different from the other dead ends. I think there's a mystery around here.
Something must be hidden here.
Hey, check it out!
Is that the how route we were looking for?
We're so high up. When did this happen?
Master, look over there!
What's that? It doesn't seem connected to anything else.
Which means that could be the through location.
So the true culprit is over there then? But how do we reach it? It's not connected to any other route.
Do I have to rearrange the routes?
What, are you freezing up? Scared of heights or something?
It's not that. About those three routes.
I'm gonna point out that they all connect.
A pen? You carry that around with you all the time?
Oh, so he's gonna sign autographs.
Who knows when I'll be asked for my autograph?
Boom!
Done. Isn't it perfect? I'm just as good at drawing maps as I am at remembering a pretty face.
Now, if I were
This
to
is
go
the
back,
how routes when seen from above,
would this
right?
be the actual path?
What about it?
Like, would you have walked... Would you have walked, like, down and then to the left and then to the right and then get the big question, then to the right and left and then dead end? That sounds right, yeah. I think these are the actual paths that we took. It's nice, that's clever.
Well, this is a dungeon, right? So maybe there are some secret paths in here.
Secret paths?
See? If you look at it this way, doesn't it all seem like the same road?
You're right. The three how routes are connected into a single route all the way to the who room.
You do not know.
Wait, all three are connected?
Yeah.
That's it! I think I've got it! That's the hidden truth behind the how route. There's only one explanation for how the victim could have been poisoned.
What? Seriously?
They work together.
Not bad. You finally made yourself useful.
Yay! Shinigami complimented me! I love you, Shinigami! Wasn't I a good boy? I deserve a treat, right?
If you think you got this, I'll back you up. Lay it all out.
Nope. We're back to Danganronpa 2. only way the crime was possible was by having N. Looking for an AC.
Go, go, go! That's right!
Accomplice.
That's right!
The only way is if they work together. Miku Miku Beam.
That's right, accomplices. The truth of this case is that Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane were all accomplices and committed this crime together.
Accomplices? But don't they hate each other's guts?
It's the truth. I realized it once you drew this map, Tetsuhiko. The 3 how routes that we explored were all dead ends.
And they were all dead ends. Right when it would have led to the Who. So all 3 of them ended right before you could have figured out that it was them.
Each of them were suspects, but they were all ruled out because of certain details of the case. That makes sense. If we look at them separately, we get dead ends. But by connecting all 3 routes like this, and looking at it as a single criminal act, it clearly becomes one path forward.
They were accomplices that committed a single crime.
This murder would have been impossible to commit alone. We figured that out during the how route. But if the 3 of them worked together, they could make it possible.
Now,
What's this?
a power-up.
I guess we're supposed to break the wall? Sounds like fun! I'm in!
It's all thanks to my help, don't you think? And don't you forget it.
You're the one who's going to forget it.
Anyway, let's check it out. We have to make sure we're on the right track.
That's why. That's why some of them had a dead end route. Like a dead end on the wall that you turn at, as well as at the actual dead end. Because that's where it was connected. And that's why the last one didn't have one.
Master got blown to pieces. That's what happens when you use a sacrifice spell. You died, so it's game over. Time to return to the title screen. Well, that's what I want to do, but I'll give you one more try and take you back to the selection. Be sure to pick the right one next time, okay? I'll watch and wait.
Was that wrong?
I'll watch and wait.
Sorry, I'll pick again.
I thought maybe it would actually give me game over.
By separating the hows, the 3 of them divided up the tasks that needed to be done to pull off the murder.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think so, Yuma?
Yeah, I think it's the only way.
Huh? You sure sound confident.
How do the 3 work together to pull off an impossible crime?
And now, there's a new problem to solve. We have to expose the secret behind their complicity. How exactly they cooperated together and the timeline of the crime.
Got it. The timeline, huh? Then the first thing to discuss is...
How it was brought to the theater hall.
How was the poison brought to the theater hall? You sure about that?
Yeah. That's the first question, is how it was brought to the theater hall. And then how it was mixed in, and then how
Let's start with the
it was
poison
chosen.
being brought to the theater hall. Their conspiring began with how was the poison brought to the theater hall.
It's a group we already explored to the very end, so let's blast through it!
Hey, wait!
The only person who could have brought the poison to the theater hall was Yoshiko, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the poison neutralizes after 30 minutes, so it had to be brought into the theater during the show. As the production assistant, only Yoshiko could have done it. Looking back, the reason they chose poison as the murder weapon was to establish an alibi.
The poison was only active for 30 minutes, which gave the other girls an alibi.
Yoshiko went to the lab for the poison as soon as the performance began. She had the extra glass hidden in her bag. After she brushed poison onto it, she put it back in her bag and returned to her seat in the front row as if nothing happened.
The problem is, what happened next?
Next, somehow they got the glass to Warren. Oh, when the lights went out, all she'd have to do was hand the glass to Warren. And then Warren could have swapped the glasses. What did Yoshiko do with the poison glass after bringing it? She handed it to Warren. And now we're in the Warren room.
Isn't this how was the poison mixed into the glass root? Wow! It really connected.
Alright, let's keep going and reach the truth!
Whoa!
Warren then went over and swapped the wine into the poison glass, then swapped them around. And then Kurane could watch and see which glass Karin had to take.
Waruna was performing on stage, right? How could she receive the glass while on stage?
The only time I can think of is when they turned off the lights. Yoshiko sat on the right edge of the front row close to the wings, where the actors enter and exit from scenes. She probably stood up when the lights went out and left the poisoned glass near the right wing. Even if she couldn't get on stage, she could at least do that within 5 seconds. Then, Warna picked up the glass and hid it under her costume. The costume check happened before the performance.
Yeah, they wouldn't have
She
checked
went around
the
that by
costume.
receiving the cup during the performance.
I see. So they passed the baton during the 5 seconds the lights were out.
The two of them must have thirsted as much as the rest of the play.
But what happened after that? Suppose Waruna did get the poison glass. How did she swap it with the real glass while the play was still ongoing?
Because they had their backs turned to the
A
audience.
few moments after the blackout, there's a scene where Warna approaches the shelf. It only lasts 2 or 3 seconds, but Warna's hands on the shelf are completely hidden from the audience. At that moment, Warna could have switched out the original glass with the poisoned one.
So they used the play itself for their seemingly impossible crime. Talk about guts. This is something only thespians could pull off.
So the water gun was a red herring.
Gummy? Is there a safer way down?
Master, hurry up and break this one down too!
Right.
How was the poison glass chosen? Kurane guided to it.
This is the final one. It's the how was the poison glass chosen?
She's showing this
From here,
spotlight
it's
on.
exactly as we solved it before. Kurine told Takata beforehand to take the glass to Spotlight hits first. And then, after confirming the poisoned glass from the catwalk above, the Spotlight was pointed directly at it.
And that's the method behind the murder weapon.
Method? Sounds more like that.
That solves this mystery. We've almost reached the truth.
Seriously? That's terrible.
Huh? Why?
Because I haven't got shit done before yet.
That's not gonna happen. Even if you stayed here for 100 years. In fact, I basically hate your guts.
You know, beyond the hate, there could be love. It's kind of like traveling the globe. You and I can go in opposite directions, but eventually we'll meet.
That's a stretch.
I feel sick.
Poor Dusty.
This is the last wall. Master?
Who murdered Karen?
Let's solve this thing!
Right.
I mean, if you think about it, Yoshiko's the only one that you could argue didn't kill her. Because Warna is the one who's, like, got the poison in the glass. And Kurine is the one who told Karen to drink the poison. Yoshiko brought the poison to the stage, but Warna is the one who actually supplied the poison to Karen. And Kurane is the one who told Karen to drink it. But it was all three of them.
Yes, it fell.
Behind that door is the Hulu. We finally made it.
Oh god, Dasuhiko's gonna have a comment about the giant Shinigami, isn't he?
Looks like all the culprits are here. But there. Why do they look so sad?
I wonder.
You call yourselves the final bosses of the mystery labyrinth? Then start acting like it. Might as well guard the trick till the end at this point.
Yeah, they're not happy about it.
There.
They did it because they cared about Aiko. Oh shit, that means all three of them are gonna die. Time for her goofy ass to run again.
Let's do this, Master! Stop! Those weren't any accomplices! Either Lorna or Kurine!
Yeah, he doesn't feel good about it either.
Shut up! Don't come any closer! I did it all alone! I don't know about the others. Don't come any closer! There's nothing connecting us!
Is he gonna be the next piece of the picture? Yeah.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
You did it! Great job!
That's right.
Yeah, he really does not like that he has to do this.
Go away! Stop telling lies! We did wrong!
Now it's Kurene's turn to, yeah.
Nothing to do with each other!
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
What's going on here? I thought they hated each other.
No.
No, that probably isn't true.
Huh? Oh, what do you mean by that?
If you put together the 3 photos they each have,
What? So they're all in the same picture?
that's the truth.
Group vote of Aiko, Yoshiko, Warren, and
No need for mercy! Let's do this, Master! No! 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 Stay away! Stop messing with me! Oh, no! Stop! 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 Stop it!
oh shit, getting pissed.
Get away from me!
Okay.
Please! Go away! There is no bond between us!
Show the force for the solution key. There's no bond between us. So why did we rip out the corners?
This is the truth of the case.
Getsuga Tensho! Left the bath, more able to talk now. Nice! Welcome back from the bath. Welcome bath from the back.
This is just a guess, but you 3 weren't actually on bad terms with each other, were you? In fact, it was all an act to get revenge for Aiko. You all cherished the same picture with her. It was originally a single photo of you all together, with Aiko in the middle. You were all close friends.
And when you connect the pictures together,
You are all friends.
everyone is there, smiling. So, why?
Come on, we've got work to do before you get all sappy.
Oh yeah, the denouement
Let's go.
declaration.
One more push and we'll be done. done with this labyrinth.
what would a hero do? A real defender of justice would defeat evil here now and be done with it. But I'm no hero. All I want is the truth. And the truth is right here. So why go any further? Will solving this mystery really make anyone happy?
Master, do you sympathize with them?
Man, let's go
That's not
Pikachu
something a
controller
detective
sucks,
should
yeah.
do. Your job is to solve mysteries, isn't it? If so, you have to expose the truth. You have to prove it in a way anyone can understand and anyone can see.
If you
Detectives
don't,
aren't
then
defenders of justice. They're defenders of
the other
truth.
chick's gonna die.
Defenders of truth.
A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Okay, Halara.
It's easier said than done. Yuma, if you can't do it, I can take your place.
No, I'll do it. I'll take responsibility. I'll see this through.
Especially the walking. But the controls are so simple. Because you literally can do everything with like one button and a control stick. A silent curtain call. Karin and Aiko argue. Karin shoves Aiko. That's when Aiko steps into the flower bed. What weapon did Aiko use? Karin use. That's what I got. The brick. Impulsively beats her to death. Jesus. Replaces the brick, begins faking Aiko's death. Runs off with Aiko's shoes. The corpse is located from the rooftop. Karin looks down from the rooftop. What was Aiko's cause of death disguised as? Something I can't prove yet. So let's go on to the next one. Theater before the performance began. Yoshiko, Warna, and Karane get into position. Reading by Karin. Yoshiko leaves during the performance. Yoshiko travels through the hallway. Where was Yoshiko heading? I don't have that yet. I don't know. What did Yoshiko apply to the glass? I don't have that either. I need to find either Warna swapping glasses or the notes in the script. Yoshiko applies poison to the wine glass. Preparation is complete. Yoshiko returns to the theater. Yoshiko resumes watching the performance. The stage goes dark. Yoshiko places the poison glass on the stage. Warna retrieves the poison glass. Warna hides the poison glass in her costume. Warna goes to the cupboard mid-performance. What did Warna do? This is... she swapped. Okay, what did I just unlock? Chemistry lab, the poison, suicide by jumping, and the spotlight. Okay, so now I can go back and do the rest of this. This was suicide by jumping. Where was Yoshiko headed? Yoshiko was headed to the chemistry lab. Where she got the poison. That's what makes it annoying? Yeah, I understand that. Karin brings the bottle and glasses. Wine is poured into the glasses. Warna shuffles the glasses. Karin shuffles the glasses. Kurane watches from the catwalk. Kurane keeps track of the poisoned glass. What did Kurane use to guide Karin? the spotlight. The first glass lit by the spotlight is poisoned. The second glass lit by the spotlight is ordinary. Karin takes the poisoned glass. The two drink at the same time. Karin begins writhing in pain. Why did Karin take the poisoned glass? Following strip notes, Karin took the poisoned glass. Karin vomits blood and dies. Warna is pictured. Yoshiko is pictured. Kurane is pictured. For whom did the trio commit the crime? Aiko! Mystery unraveled.
Step right up! Step right up! A tragedy that struck an academy stage. The death of a high school girl casting a shadow over 4 bickering theater club members. Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
Deduction denouement.
This case begins with Aiko's death 6 months ago. Aiko was thought to have committed suicide by jumping off the roof. Ruth caught and murdered her.
The shoes left on the roof had dirt on them from the flower bed at the crime scene. The bloodstains on the bricks were also unnatural, and it was obvious that an amateur had faked it.
If it wasn't a suicide, it would contradict Cotton's testimony. However, she didn't originally intend to kill Aiko. It was a crime of passion.
So they got into an argument. Cotton saw red, then boom? Women are so scary.
Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane probably realized the truth behind what happened. The three teamed up to avenge Aiko. They used the dress rehearsal to commit this crime.
Regardless of the reason, getting together to plan a murder is pretty crazy.
Yoshiko in the audience was to bring the poisoned glass into the theater hall.
Once unsealed, the poison is harmless after 30 minutes. So, she went to the lab 15 minutes after the play began.
The poison container is too big to transport unnoticed, so she applied it to the glass in her bag with a paintbrush.
Thus, the poison glass was created. She brought it back to the theater hall, then went on standby at the right end of the front row.
Warna, who was acting on stage, was to switch out the poisoned glass.
During the 5-second blackout 30 minutes into the play, Yoshiko placed the poisoned glass in the wings. Warna, on stage, retrieved it and hid it under her costume.
In 5
Now,
seconds.
seeing where she approaches the shelf, she exchanged the glass there with the poisoned one.
Switching in the murder weapon on stage while everyone is watching? What a pervy exhibitionist!
What's perverted about that? And Kurane, on the lights, would guide Cotton to take the poisoned glass.
Then came the duel of poisoned cups! The 2 glasses on a shelf had juice poured into them. Cotton and Warna shuffled them in a way the audience couldn't see.
With Kurane, who was on the catwalk directly above the stage, saw exactly which glass held the poison. She confirmed the location of the poisoned glass and shone the spotlight on it first.
Cotton drank from that glass 45 minutes after the start of the play. Winner, winner! Poisoning complete! That was so long! Good job!
Kurane told Cotton of a change in stage direction, where the victim was to take the glass the spotlight hits first. Cotton followed this instruction to take the poison. The whole sequence of events for this crime would have been impossible for a single person. Their cooperation was also a means to conceal their involvement. But I can't shake the feeling that there was some other reason behind it.
A crime committed by ruthless criminals. Those loathsome culprits are... Yoshiko! Wanana! Kurame! It was you! Wait, what?
They may have pretended to always be at odds with one another, but deep down, they were bonded through their shared admiration for Aiko.
Yeah, he doesn't feel good about this one. Sorry, I don't really have anything to say with this game. You have your moments where something happens and you've got a commentary for it, but especially since I've only seen like a fifth of your gameplay tops. Why?
This is my answer!
You should be watching every single millisecond of Koi content. Cointent.
Was there really no other way? Was there no way to prove Karen did this without killing her?
That's not possible. Not in Kanai Ward. The Peacekeepers spin the truth whichever way they want to. The three girls couldn't get justice from them. Which led to this crime.
Like, this is the best town to commit a murder in because the peacekeepers will cover it up.
How long did you put on an act for this?
Aiko was our sunlight. Wherever she went, we were meant to be there with her. She was everything to us. We were together ever since we were young.
Fist music.
Her dream was our dream. We were nothing special. But she called us her rivals. Those words encouraged us to carry on. But now she's gone. Everything's hopeless now. The three of us investigated Aiko's death. I used my parents' connections to view top-secret case files. But no matter what we did, the Peacekeepers refused to reopen the case. Because Karen's father is a big shot at Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we had to do it ourselves. We wanted revenge.
Is that Kaide's voice?
Revenge
I think it might be.
became everything for us. And to get it, we pretended to fight amongst ourselves. We are actors, after all.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't have to anymore, right? We don't have to keep this up. We put on quite a show. Didn't we, Aiko?
This leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Then again, most cases do. But that's the end. We can finally return to the real world.
Oh yeah,
I hope
Dasuhiko
the
didn't
girls
listen.
open up like that in the real world too.
No, I don't think they can.
Huh? Why is that? Oh, also, where's Shinigami?
I'm right here.
Well, what do you think? Did you fall in love
Middle
with
one
me?
and Warren are very similar.
You must have,
Yeah.
yeah?
Middle one
I already
is
told you.
Kurane.
I will never fall for you. You're seriously getting on my nerves. You're annoying and exhausting.
Dasuhiko?
Did you think I was serious? I was just testing the bond between you two.
Our bond? It's more like a curse, at least to me.
Right. I was just jesting. I wasn't serious at all. I didn't get rejected, okay? I didn't.
All right. Just calm down.
Anyway, let's do it. Time to exterminate the souls of the true culprits and destroy the mystery labyrinth.
Wait, Shinigami, do we really have to do this? I mean,
They're murderers. The reason why doesn't matter. I make my living reaping the souls of criminals. Because I'm Shinigami.
We're about to murder 3 teenage girls. Oh boy.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Through into the final mystery labyrinth.
Okay, Monokuma, right? So, like, the first case had 1 culprit. Second case had 2 culprits. Third case had 3 culprits. By the end of this game, we're gonna have, like, the entire fucking city is in on it.
When did you...
Huh?
Right, we moved.
What the? Wait, what just happened?
hold on. Let's all calm down.
Yep.
What? What's going on?
I knew it.
The evil murderers have been expunged once again! Oh, right. There's still one more job I gotta do.
She's got to possess one of them to get people to look in the right direction.
Excuse me, everyone. The culprits behind this incident were Waruna, Kurne, and myself. All 3 of us conspired to poison Cotton. The way we got her to ingest the poison was...
I don't know what you people have done, but next time it won't go your way. Remember that.
I just realized that the lights didn't turn off.
Did you see that?
I just hadn't touched the controls in a while.
She was staring at me the whole time. She's gotta be in love with me. Oh, fine. I guess she can keep the piece of my love as well. Hey, what's got you so down? All 3 of them just died out of nowhere. Nobody's to blame for that. There's no reason for either of us to feel guilty.
Seems like all the memories from the Mystery Labyrinth are completely gone. Master, we're in the clear. All three of their deaths won't be your fault now.
That's not what I'm worried about. Kurumi?
Thank you for saving me. I knew you'd come to the rescue.
Anyway, are you alright? The Peacekeepers didn't harm you, did they?
No, I'm fine.
You only punched me in the stomach a couple times.
Yuma? I don't want to get in the way of this tearful reunion. But maybe we should get out of here. It'll be trouble if the Peacekeepers come back.
Oh, right. Let's leave then.
I'll go on ahead to the agency and put in a good word for you. I don't really get how it all ended, but I have a hunch. Yuma, you did all the work, right?
Huh?
Huh, guess he's got good intuition.
Looks like I won't be calling you Rookie from here on out. Let's keep working together, my man. Mind your manners as you walk your girl home.
I like how we're slowly getting the respect and trust of the other master detectives.
Yuma?
Huh? What is it?
This tension. Don't tell me. Is this where they make babies? Did something happen? You seem down.
Oh, well... Although the case was solved, 3 lives were lost.
5.
Right. I didn't expect Yoshiko and the others to... could it be that their deaths are related to your forte?
What?
Wow, we've got another sharp one. Master, I hope you know this, but if you say anything about our contract...
I'll boom kill her.
Oh, sorry for saying something so strange. I know I'm off, right? Even if that were the case, you'd never tell me.
Hey, Kurumi. There's somewhere I want to go. Will you come with me?
Huh? Sure. Yes.
I like how cats never leave you alone. I'm trying to pee, kitty. Oh, yeah. Well, that's nice. You're trying to pee? Let the cat in. The cat wants to know what you're doing. Don't go anywhere without the cat. Hey, where are you going? Don't lock me out.
Wow! What a nice view! It's like a secret hideout. I didn't know that Kamasaki had a place like this.
Please, help me save this city.
Save this city, huh? I managed to save Kurumi by solving the case.
Yep. Now she's stretching out.
Those 3 girls. I'm responsible for their demise.
They would have been
If I
killed by
had
the
let
peacekeepers.
deal with it, at least their deaths could have been prevented. What exactly?
Glad
did
one of
I
us is
even
comfortable,
solve?
right?
It's not a true solution if we can't save everyone. What I gained in exchange for my memories isn't some convenient, mystery-solving tool. It's literally the power of a death god.
What are you musing about? You can't reclaim the past, and you're not gonna get your memories back either. In the end, you just have to accept it.
Accept it?
Instead of believing in some vague thing like justice, just believe in the truth. They say there's only one truth, and there's only one type of person who can find their way to that truth. Detectives.
Even if I have to sacrifice others to find it, I should let so many people die for the truth?
Master, you keep going to extremes. It's part of why you're a greenhorn. Seems like you still have much to learn under my guidance.
What is the truth? Why did I become a detective to seek it?
Yuna?
Huh? Oh, yes?
I know I already said this, but
Thank you.
thank you so much. You are exactly the kind of person I thought you were.
What do you mean by that?
You're my hero.
I'm no hero. I was just trying to expose the truth.
But thanks to you, I was saved. If you weren't around, I wouldn't be here today. That's why a detective who exposes the truth is a hero in my book. If there were more detectives like you in this city, maybe Aiko's death would have been solved earlier. I'm sure things would have been different.
Yeah, then they wouldn't have had to take matters into their own hands.
Kanai Ward hasn't seen a hero like you in forever. That's why it's always been so dark here. So please, please continue to be our hero.
A hero. Maybe before I lost my memories, I was trying to become someone's hero. This time, there was a steep price to be paid for exposing the truth. But even so, the truth must always be revealed. I want to believe I can save someone. I want to continue being the hero she says I am. Still, I don't want to use Shinigami's powers again.
Don't act like you don't like it, Master. Well, I'm just glad you seem more motivated now.
Oh yeah, we made a promise, didn't we? I said I'd tell you about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret after the case was solved.
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, you seem like you weren't expecting much. But that's where you're wrong. Just between you and me,
Yeah.
I am Kanai Ward's only informant.
Informant?
Are you serious? A high school girl informant?
I'm still a beginner, though. I started 3 years ago after taking over from my grandfather. And now that the Peacekeepers control the city, there isn't much of a demand for information anymore.
No wonder you know so much about rumors. Besides...
I haven't felt this nervous since I was chased by those Peacekeepers.
That also explains why the Peacekeepers were after you. If Kurumi is an informant, maybe she does have some crucial information about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Okay. Kanai Ward, Amaterasu Corporation, Peacekeepers. I have no idea what's in store for me. No point worrying about the future. It is what it is. You don't have a worry in the world, do you, Shinigami? Give me your information.
So, Kurumi, what do you know about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Well, it's It's likely connected to the top-secret research that Amaterasu Corporation is conducting.
Yeah?
I think it has something to do with why the unified government approved of Kanai Ward's isolation.
Top secret research? Approved the isolation?
Kanai Ward has always been a city centered around Amaterasu. But there was a lot more freedom in the past. People were allowed to come and go as they pleased. It became an autonomous zone, free from the Yuji's influence only a few years ago. The reason behind it has to do with the top-secret research that Amaterasu is conducting.
But what is the research?
I don't know all
Weather.
the details, but it's supposed to be able to change the entire structure of the world. All nations and enterprises worldwide want it. This research is what turned Amaterasu into a major global corporation.
And that research is being done in Kanai Ward?
I think so. It would explain why Kanai Ward's been isolated.
Imagine at the very end, it turns out that this game's connected to Danganronpa. And it's like, yeah, it's Amaterasu Corporation created like the ultimate program or something.
It's so their research doesn't leak out.
Research that can change the world. If that's true, it's some serious stuff. No wonder number one of the WDO would risk his neck here.
Do you know any more details about that research?
I do know a little bit. Grandpa risked his life to obtain one piece of confidential information about Amaterasu.
Yeah?
And I believe that somehow it has to be related.
What is it?
What do you mean?
Research to create a homunculus,
Oh.
an immortal monster.
Homunculus? Immortal monster? Now, wait just a minute.
They're creating the perfect soldier.
Are you serious?
I don't have any proof, but it's a fact that Amaterasu Corporation has previously researched homunculi.
Homunculi being researched in this city. Is that Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Immortal monsters? Homunculi? It's turned into a fantasy story out of nowhere. Oh, I'm sure not one to talk.
That's all I know. Well, is my information useful to you?
Absolutely.
Although, most of it was left behind by my grandpa.
Left behind?
One day, my grandpa just vanished. He's been missing ever since.
I used to
That's
call
why
him
I
Grandpa
decided
number
to
one.
take over where Grandpa left off as an informant. So, do you think what I've shared might help?
Yeah. This is huge, considering how I had nothing until now.
Really? That's great! I'm actually useful to a master detective!
Oh, about that master detective thing.
Look! That's where my grandpa used to live!
In the hotel.
That takes me back. I wish I could see him again.
And that's how you'll keep taking advantage of a high school girl. Huh.
By the way, Kurumi, why do you think your grandfather disappeared?
Because he's not here anymore?
Peacekeepers?
No, I don't think the peacekeepers have anything to do with it. Grandpa vanished before Kanai Ward became isolated. He was just suddenly gone. But I do believe I'll see him again someday.
Master, forget about some geezer you don't even know. What about this homunculus stuff?
The homunculus research. If Amaterasu Corporation is still researching some immortal monster in Kanai Ward, it makes sense why there'd be such tight security. They fear the secret leaking to the outside world. Maybe it even has something to do with the great global mystery that number one mentioned. Speaking of which, what could the great global mystery be anyway?
too much stuff we don't know, but you're one step ahead of the other detectives now, yeah? Guess that flat-chested Uggo is kinda useful. Maybe I should stop calling her Uggo now. I'll just call her Flat.
Still gonna hold on to that, huh? I guess this is technically an improvement.
You're gonna keep this info to yourself, right? It'll help you get ahead of the other master detectives.
No, I'll report this to everyone. This isn't something I can deal with alone.
Lame.
Ugh.
You strike a pose and shout something like, I'm coming for you, Amaterasu!
That's not my role. All I can do is investigate Kai Ward's ultimate secret just a little bit further. The rest should be left to the real master detectives to handle.
This is my fault as your mentor for babying you so much! You've become the kind of detective who only relies on others without trying to solve problems yourself!
What's wrong with relying on others?
We teleported down here.
Thank you so much for today.
The pleasure is all mine.
I'm kinda hungry. Maybe I should go buy a meat bun on the way home.
We were supposed to get meat buns
You like
for...
those meat buns too, huh?
Oh my god.
Yes, I love them. I eat at least one every 2 days. They're kind of the comfort food of Kai Ward. It's like I'm instinctively drawn to them.
Yeah, see, the meat buns are definitely part of the mystery.
Would you like to join me, Yuma?
No thanks, I'll pass.
They're like the stuff.
See.
Can't get enough of the stuff.
Will we meet again?
Huh? Yeah, of course.
Maybe in the final chapter.
That's great! If you ever need any information, you can count on me. See you later.
I hope she's okay on her own. I couldn't bring myself to say, I'll walk you home.
Just say it. What are you, 12? You sure you don't want to go back to the agency? Weren't you running an errand a while ago?
You're right!
Oops.
Oh no, I better hurry back.
Furio's just like dead on the ground from starvation.
Homunculus research. I still can't believe it's true.
So who's gonna be my next partner?
Does it ring a bell, Chief?
Unfortunately, I've never even heard of it.
Kabuki or
You sure
Vivian?
it's not just some rumor?
The way Karuni explained it leads me to think it's true.
Regardless, there's too little information. We lack anything definite at the moment. Still, it's better than having nothing at all. Well done, Yuma.
Thank you.
You're like a dog wagging its tail whenever you get complimented.
You were late getting back, but I never imagined you'd get yourself into another mess. Ugh, what the hell is going on? I'm so angry, I'm talking with the last!
I'm really sorry.
And your tail gets tucked between your legs whenever you get yelled at.
Setting aside how I nearly died of hunger and that Yuma needs to be put on a leash, you picked another fight with the Peacekeepers! That's the biggest problem here!
Terrified of the peacekeepers.
We weren't picking a fight. Besides, we got to expose the truth in the end.
That look on Martina's face was awesome. Right, Yuma?
That's not what I'm talking about! How can you be so relaxed?
There, little man. Please remain calm.
So, is it true the culprits in that case suddenly died? That makes it similar to what happened in the Mailman case.
They're gonna start thinking Yuma's killing them.
It is also similar in that those involved in each case, like Desuhiko and myself, had their memories wiped.
Uh-oh.
There are too many common traits to call it a coincidence.
They're on to us.
The memories related to the case disappear. Perhaps it is due to someone's forte.
No way. What kind of useless forte would that be? Besides, no one here has an ability like that.
Could another master detective have found their way here?
It'd be one thing if we were anywhere else in the world, but we're in Kanai Ward.
Why would the ability to erase memories be a useless forte? For a detective, maybe.
This isn't the kind of place some ambitious master detective could barge into by himself. If someone got officially dispatched here, I would know.
Officially.
Anyway, why are you all looking so glum? The case is closed and we got new information. It's a fantastic step forward. It's springtime and all is right in the world.
Spring? It rains all year long here, and we've had nothing but trouble. Ugh! Just what the hell is going on here?
It's like the hand of death itself.
What's wrong, Vivian?
You know what they say. The greater the detective, more often they encounter death. Isn't that right, Yuma?
Does Vivi have, like, mind reading?
Does kind of apply to you, Yuma. In a way, you're like a death detective.
It just turns out Vivi has been able
Don't
to
take
see
it the wrong
Shinigami
way.
this whole time.
I mean that as a compliment. But even if it offends you, I refuse to apologize. Apologizing is too much of a hassle.
The Death Detective. You have a cool nickname, Yuma.
No way! I don't want a nickname like that.
Really? But it sounds so awesome.
It seems death has taken a liking to you, Yuma. That's one of your talents in a way.
Sheesh. I'll never understand this guy.
I'll figure out how to discipline Yuma later. For now, we need to come up with a plan to handle the Peacekeepers. You said this case involved Vice Director Martina, right? She's Director Yomi's right-hand woman. I heard she's both his close advisor and his mistress. I'm sure they're gonna make a move somehow. I don't even want to think about it.
What do they do?
See? This is what I'm talking about! Everyone, brace yourselves!
Are you serious?
This is so fun.
End of chapter. Would you like to save?
The agency is sinking. Where is everyone? Somebody help.
Bye, Yuma.
Master, snap out of it. Come on.
Where the fuck?
Kaboom! Oh, it sank, all right.
This is the bolt of judgment, the fire of purification, a supernova explosion! Hey! Who prepared that torpedo?
Unfortunately, it was I, Martina Electro.
I figured it was you.
That wasn't enough firepower! I told you to blow up the whole river and vaporize them, didn't I? Now it just looks like I'm causing chaos! Half-assed executions of the law are nothing but senseless violence! I told you to demonstrate perfect order! Listen to me. A clean and pure execution of the law is... overwhelming, absolute, and completely blows everything away without a trace!
I'm terribly sorry, Director Yomi.
No matter. You are my beloved right hand. You only need to remain by my side.
Yes, thank you. I will forever be by your side to serve you.
Thing is, even though you're my beloved right hand, you still need to be punished.
Huh?
You couldn't even solve a case caused by a couple of brats. Not to mention the detectives escaped under your watch. But it's all right. Don't worry. You are my beloved right hand. I won't hurt you. I need you to stay pretty for me forever.
I understand. So, what is my punishment?
See this? It's a recent invention by Amaterasu Corporation called the High Performance Presser. It can compress up to 50 kilograms of material and instantly turn it into a cube.
Get inside.
Even humans can be turned into pretty little cubes. I'll keep you on my person at all times, so you'll always be by my side. You are my beloved right hand.
Please wait! What? You must be joking!
Hey, you! Take my beloved right hand over there.
Director Yomi, please! Have mercy!
Oh, Martina. There's something I wanted to ask you before you go. What's love? Take her away.
Bye, Martina. Holy shit. Tommy mommy more like Yomi mommy. Yo, me mommy.
All right! Now, let's go find the corpses of those detectives that got blown up.
More like QB mommy.
Good day, sir. You don't know. I guess not, since you're still new. That's number one, leader of your world detective organization.
That's him? I have no idea. Why would someone that high up be underground?
There's a book vault here. It's a secret book vault that only number one can enter with its biometrics. It supposedly contains data from generations of great detectives, sealed books, and so on.
And what the fuck is this?
Don't even think about going in there, newbie.
I know. Wasn't number one killing up just now?
Oh.
I wonder what that book was.
You're curious? Well, how about you go investigate? You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
investigate. Me?
Kidding. Don't take it so seriously, you.
So Martina Electro is now a cube.
Wait, where am I?
Beats the hell out of me.
But weren't you by my side the whole time? Don't you know what happened to us? Like that time back at the Amaterasu Express.
I was only able to stay awake back then because we just made pact and we weren't fully synchronized yet. But that didn't work this time. When you lose consciousness, my vision also goes dark. Actually, do you remember drifting in the river after the explosion? You almost died. Hell, even as a death god, I was gonna die.
This is no laughing matter.
Anyway, because your biological activity stabilized, I was also able to wake up. Everything's A-okay so far. Now, let's go find out where we are. I want to go exploring so bad, my eyes are watering.
That's a bit dramatic. Where are we?
Let's check things out for now.
Oh!
Won't open. It's locked somehow. Alright, we're kicking it down. I don't have that kind of strength. It's a large TV built into the wall. The power's off, so I can't... I can see myself reflected in the screen. Master's thinking of using that giant screen to watch spicy videos. That's not what I'm thinking at all right now. Does that mean you're gonna think about it later? I think this is what's called abstract. Looking at it makes me feel anxious. If it were up to you, Master, what would you title it? Cul-de-sac? Trash. That's uncalled for.
Oh, wow. Who's there?
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I sure look suspicious, huh?
Nagito. A silent curtain call. End. Nice, nice. Not bad. Okay. Nice. Sea bass. Are you drooling over the sea bass or over Nagito? I answered my own question. Huh. Let's get a little bit of the next chapter in, since that was shorter than I thought it would be. And then Sora can get some more Nagato.
Someone's dream on the street corner. An unrealized ideal is shattered. Like tears flooding the city. No one would be saved this way. Someone whispers. As they drown in a melted dream.
So dramatic. Chapter 3. No longer a detective.
That was quite refreshing. A bath is like a fleeting dream. Your sweat and past are washed away. You're born anew. Would you like to join me next time?
No, thanks.
Oh, if you're embarrassed about taking off your clothes, you can hop in with them on. I do that once every 3 times anyway.
Once every 3.
Who are you?
Oh? If you want to know who I am, does that mean you wish to be friends with me?
Friends?
Yes, I want to be your friend. How about you?
I think you should avoid sketchy guys like that. You're just gonna end up joining the pyramid scheme or something.
Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself
My
yet.
name is Nagato Komai.
Sorry. It's been so long since I've built personal relationships that I don't remember the procedure. My name is Makoto Kakatsuchi.
It's
Nice to
Makoto.
meet you.
Hi, I'm Yuma Kokohead.
Yuma.
Master, maybe you should comment on his mask. He's probably waiting for you to do that.
About that mask.
Oh, this? Interested? This is like a family heirloom to me. It has quite a history. It is said my family has demonic blood flowing through us. Normal people who gaze upon my face lose their sanity. That's why I must keep my face hidden, or I can't even hold a normal conversation. So what is this demonic blood, you might ask? I did my own research on the matter. It goes back 500 years. Back then, this land was comprised of over 200 kingdoms, great and small.
I think I got it now, thanks.
Oh, are you sure?
Oh, he wants to talk.
This guy's worse than I thought. Where are we anyway?
Good question. Excuse me, where are we right now?
This is my home. It's the highest point in town, the top floor of Kanai Tower.
Top floor of that tower?
Are you serious? He's like Stark levels rich. Hey, let's take a selfie while we're here.
Yep. And that's how I know how long the delay is. Because I knew Sora would comment on that.
Why am I here?
This is Mr.
I
Stark.
assumed you were playing in the river. However, it's not good to get carried away. You were lying by the riverbank in tatters. One of my men just happened to find you. So I had you brought here. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if we just let you die. You're here from the lowest part of town to the highest. How does it feel to have traveled between heaven and hell?
Where are the others? Was anyone else there besides me?
There was no one else.
I see. Chief Yako, Lara, Tetsuhiko, Fubuki, Vivia. I hope they're all okay. It's all my fault. The peacekeepers have it out for us because I've been butting into cases, pretending to be a detective. If I'd followed the chief's advice and stayed put at the agency, none of this would have ever happened.
No, he still would have blown us.
There you go. Acting like some tragic heroine again. The only people who give you any sympathy for that shtick are the possessive types drawn to the naive. Just forget about it all and be positive. Say you have amnesia and reset your past.
After losing my memories, the Nocturnal Detective Agency was the one place where I felt like I belonged. If that's gone, I don't know what to do.
Hey, you're lucky to be alive. Compared to the other dead detectives, that is.
They're not dead. They have to be alive somewhere.
Oh, we have lots of visitors today. You might want to hide for now, Yuma.
It's gonna be Yomi.
Hide? Why?
You don't want to go play in the river again, do you?
Yeah, it's Yomi.
What do you mean by that?
Just go fucking hide, Yuma.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Do as you're told and hide.
But where am I supposed to hide? Where should I hide? I need to hide.
Hide in the kitchen. Yep.
That's the director of the Peacekeepers, Yumi Hellsmile.
It's rare to see you all the way up here. Maybe this means we'll get a bright and sunny day tomorrow.
Well, a damn good day to you as well, masked man. Or is trick or treat the proper way to greet a mask lover like you?
Oh.
So what brings you here?
No,
If
I
it's
missed
a
the best
treat you're looking
case.
for,
There
I
you
have
are,
some homemade
Francie.
cookies.
Unfortunately, I only accept tricks. I heard a rumor that you're hiding a detective. That couldn't be true, could it?
Detective? Whatever do you mean?
You think you can hide your expression behind a mask? You're as creepy as ever.
Your dialogue profile
If you
picture
weren't
changes.
By now might be. I'll be back. The peacekeepers
There you
are
are.
always
Miss
watching
me?
you.
Of course. I figured you were gonna be here like glue on toast.
Yuma, you can come out now.
Wow.
This kitchen's incredible, but I wonder if he even cooks for himself. With this kind of opulence, you know there's a personal chef somewhere in the mix. Is that a... It is. Gimme, gimme. Alright. Let me see. Which one do I think this is? Kanai Wars highest welcome. It's gotta be. Yeah. It's looking like I'm gonna find all of Halara's before anyone else's.
This is...
There's indirect lighting modeled after leaves. This is clearly direct lighting. Look at the size. Strong Discord and give me a notification
That
from
was the
somebody
director of
recommended.
the
Oh,
Peacekeepers,
jeez.
wasn't it? You know him?
Our relationship isn't so shallow that he's a mere acquaintance, but I wouldn't call it a friendship either. If I must call it something, I'd say he's like a shadow. We all have our own inseparable shadows, right?
Who are you?
I'm just a man living at the highest point in town. Do you need to know more than that?
That doesn't tell me anything.
You sure are honest. I love this city more than anyone. And more than anyone, I worry for its future. That's why I feel so gloomy about it all. Like the sky, the cold rain falls within my heart. By the way, I hear that you're a detective. I didn't know they still existed in this town.
I'm a trainee. There are other detectives much better than me. Somewhere out there.
Naturally, this means you have some knowledge about this place.
I suppose so, yes.
Even as we speak, a disaster strikes Kanai Ward. You could say Amaterasu Corporation is responsible. For years now, the tragedies occurring in this city are the result of an upset of the power balance within Amaterasu.
The power balance?
The company has gotten too big. Each segment has grown increasingly independent and now lacks overall cohesion. As a result, the power structure has been completely thrown off balance. Amidst it all, the Peacekeepers took charge. They've imposed strict rules within the company and eliminated anyone who refused to obey. The corporation was on the brink of collapse, but the Peacekeepers managed to regain order. And I'm sure you can easily imagine what happened after that, right?
That order took hold over all of Kanai Ward.
You're a sharp one, Detective. They fly the banner of order and enforce laws only convenient to themselves on the people. Both Amaterasu Corporation and Kanai Ward belong to them now. They do as they please.
Oh, so
They can overturn
Peacekeepers
laws
don't
on
work
a whim,
for
which permitted bribes
Amaterasu,
to
it's
be
the other way around.
exchanged at a rampant pace. This is why the city continues to erode away. So much so that this gloomy rain cannot wash it clean.
I thought the Peacekeepers were like a police force. But they hold much more power than that.
As their name suggests, in the beginning the Peacekeepers were a single department that handled security. They changed and grew into the powerful organization they are today, because there was a need for it. After Kanai Ward's isolation, Amaterasu needed to become stronger and more ruthless to protect their secrets. Taking advantage of the corporation's supply routes, the Peacekeepers began trading with the military industry.
Wow, these sound like some dictatorship's army.